Good morning, everyone. I'm going to try to follow Randy's lead and be quick and energetic this morning. I'm John Kuehn. I lead our public transit partnerships team here at Uber. Our team works with public transit, local and state government, and higher education teams to find transportation gaps and fill them with our network of Uber driver partners. Let me begin by thanking Jack and the entire Board of Trade team here for letting us host this morning and sponsor this event. The Board of Trade's work to convene stakeholders and advance the collaborative solutions here is vital to the region, and we're grateful for the effort and to be a part of it. It was great to hear from Randy Clark this morning. I'd like to congratulate the WMATA team on their continued success and thank them for their role as leaders in public transit, not only here in the DMV, but in the greater US as well. As a longtime DC resident who relied on public transit every day, we couldn't ask for a better team to lead the organization through this period of increased scrutiny. DMV residents know that the commitment to safety, reliability, and accessibility have been driving the agency forward for years, and I have every confidence that that upward trend will continue. Uber Transit's collaboration with WMATA through the Abilities Ride program, which we jointly launched in January of 2020, has been a real point of pride for our team. The Abilities Ride program offers passengers with disabilities who opt in to have the option for some of their rides to be booked on Uber instead of traditional paratransit, offering increased reliability and a more on-demand experience. Since that launch, the program has proven to be transformational to passengers with disabilities in the region. In 2025 alone, Uber's delivered more than 600,000 trips to over 24,000 unique riders in the DMV region in support of this program. Even more notable to me is that 25% growth in new riders this year, evidence of an evolving transit ecosystem and the value of offering flexible, reliable mobility options. I'm excited to hear from the panelists this morning on how we continue to plan and provide service options for this evolving population. For the finance folks in the room, WMATA reported an FY25 savings of nearly $30 million because of these optimized paratransit services. Because the cost per trip on Uber is 3 to 4 times cheaper than your traditional paratransit trip, we are able to provide a safe, reliable supplemental service for passengers that also brings cost savings to the agency. This partnership continues to demonstrate how thoughtful public-private partnership models can expand access and deliver high-quality service for riders who rely on public transit service every day. Our regional collaborations extend beyond WMATA, including our work with the MWCOG. The workforce development programs that they run and we've previously partnered on allow folks to take transit to work and have an Uber in their pocket if the service isn't running when they get home, or vice versa, if their morning commute requires a service that the fixed route can't accommodate, we can get them there and push them towards public transit on the way to get home. These programs help fill transportation gaps that can otherwise limit access to employment. This is a strong example of how we can work hand in hand with local government agencies and support ridership, strengthen the network, and ensure that the system works for real-world schedules and real-world needs. Higher education partnerships are an equally important part of a thriving transit ecosystem. Being here at GW, maybe I should have pushed this towards the top, but this summer we signed a groundbreaking transportation partnership right here at GW. We are supporting a range of mobility programs, including late-night safe rides for students, intra-campus travel, transportation for volunteer and internship programs, and mobility support for faculty and staff. These initiatives ensure that transportation is never a barrier to safety, opportunity, or participation. At a time when it is more important than ever to encourage young people to engage with their local communities, removing mobility obstacles is essential. Whether it's helping students reach an internship, enabling a volunteer service, or simply ensuring a safe trip home, this work expands access and strengthens community ties. All of these efforts reflect a shared principle. Accessible transportation is essential. Whether it is a daily commute, a medical appointment, or the ability to participate fully in community life, mobility must be an inclusive, dependable, and designed around the needs of every resident. Delivering on that commitment requires exactly the kind of collaboration represented in this room today. Thanks again to the Board of Trade, our partners, and to all of you for being here. It is now my pleasure to turn things over to our panel host, Nick Donahue, to kick off our discussion this morning. Thank you.